facing repercussion. Dr. D died, new discovery and discussion. Rather assert than make assumption. Why the planet suffers overconsumption. Wasn't good at algebra but knew how to function. Treating websites like drug blocks. We gotta get the product in. Watch the body can see the rise and fall of the modern man. For that penthouse architecture out in Rotterdam. Riverside maritime heritage. Dime my ideas go against the grain. Does that make him a heretic? In the house of creativity, there's no comparison. Laid up in the Four Seasons to the Sheridan. Just like that we inherited. I have your nose open like Coke and Claritin. Quiet as a whisper. Coming clean as a crystal glass fixture. Quiet as a whisper. Know you're missing your rare form in your picture. Quiet as a whisper. Know you're missing your dime in your picture. Is it wrong or right? Cut like a sharp knife. One poor decision could ruin your life. Receiving is not the same as knowing what to do with advice. Lose your sight. Things could change overnight. People are jealous and envious, but never dim your light. No man is good. We all play with strife, like swimming for your life. In the middle of the ocean, and the shore nowhere in sight. Chase the crown and chase the wind, but never know the price. It's like being right on target, but far from precise. Saw the red and blue lights on Center Boulevard out the Richmond Heights. On Ivy Lane, my uncles live their life. Temptation hot, better with ice. Quiet as a whisper. Coming clean as a crystal glass fixture. Quiet as a whisper. Know you're missing your rare form in your picture. Quiet as a whisper. Know you're missing your dime in your picture.
Smarter. The thing about bitch, they don't feel wet in water. Justin was out there hustling and picking up the mortars. Mama was worried about me crossing over borders. Been in corner city streets till the early morning. Was a bad influence on D-Ham. Apologies, fam. Couldn't tell you how much money burned through these hands. Back to the drawing board, had to draw up new plans. Long as EBT cover shrimp and them fried clams. Cause they'll say I'm always in the air and don't like dry land. Always knew God, but I felt them first in Rajasthan. 44 degrees outside, bet I'm hotter than 98's my temperature. Dime sick the mind frame, thinking like there's 10 of us. Much love to know it all, but just in time to get the gloves, kicking up the mud. Long way from selling work to college campus thugs.
Dreams into reality, most rappers is jokes. All flash, no foundation, mirrors and smoke. Worth over birth, crown kings for show. Plant fertile seeds for goddess to grow. Every rhyme's a brick, each verse cement. Dealt with the pain after the money was spent. Flex for the net, but you're missing the rent. Want proof of perfection, move with intent. Why I play rich, turn crumbs to loaves of bread. Rap game selling lies just won't be spoon fed. Big time rappers say red sick in the head. Our message gets spread, not left on red. Couldn't care less but fame for unknown instead. Write chapters, the books, we won't write when we dead. Full steam ahead, can't be timid, pushing limits. No wasting minutes, Don started, Betty finished. Pressure turned to diamonds. Struggle any climate, can't define it. Find mountains just to climb it. Stay true while wagon please chasing applause. Rare breaking rules up against industry laws. When the smoke clears, leave no probable cause. For rare from thankful for all of his flaws.
One thing about rare form, that brother put in work. Won't be that way until they put me in the dirt. You didn't know me as pro, don't call me dime. Nothing like these whack MCs who be wasting time. As a teenager, I was JSC, they used to call me rapper. Whack MCs think they nice, make us wanna slap them. They can't really freestyle, they gotta write they raps. Let us find out you get your words off an app. In 365 days you couldn't make a stack. Just to show you how to turn 3 to 300,000. Let's talk beats.com, keep us counting. Lovey hated on us, yeah she traded on us. Like watch what the players pay, but not watching the owners. You in our presence, keep it real, you get a bonus. Sci-fi watching, but they still couldn't clone us. Frankincense is my aroma, hit you corner, just not an organ donor.
Came a long way from audio, there's a digital performer. That be looking like she won the wrestle just to put up on her. Conversation come up on the block, got hotter than the sauna.
There's a reason why these women lie. Look you dead in your eyes. Where she walk around with a smile when she wanna cry. We're gonna take you places where you won't go. Her last man was a hobo named Joe blows. How that your loving if she never brought you no dough? Pop said it sound for years like you pimpin'. Walk with a glide in my stride, but I ain't limping. Just gon' get it with you or without you, that's the difference. Start strong, finish strong, bet we go the distance. Like I'm at your fast, then it leaves in an instant. Peppermint, tea tree, oil, that's my incense. One time for all out hustling hinge. Wash your mind, where your sense went.
Justin trusts his God and get his paper up. Justin trusts his God and get his paper up. Clock steady ticking, there's no break for us. Like a rocket to the moon, we not waiting up. Gotta pick a side, it's either hate or love. Just trust his God and get his paper up.
Blessed by the struggle, had to adjust. Our big black body sure been through enough. Focused on our mission, I stay refined. Survive like Mark Watney in The Martian who got left behind. For nights with no lights, potatoes and rice. In it for the long haul, not for the hype. Faith first, family second, balanced solutions. Eyes on the prize is the only conclusion. Life will never wait, so why waste a breath? 28 million miles away, just face death. Failure teaches lessons, every scar's been a test. Breath from climbing up with no fear for his flesh.
Justin trusts his God and get his paper up. Justin trusts his God and get his paper up. Clock steady ticking, there's no break for us. Like a rocket to the moon, we not waiting up. Gotta pick a side, it's either hate or love. Just trust his God and get his paper up.
Lovey's love, just he never treat them like unicorns. Guarantee Lovey gon' keep breakfast, lunch, and dinner warm. Blow the horn, burning rubber till all the tires warm. Up at dawn, put in work like it was a farm. Help you water your grass, take care of your lawn. Brain over brawn, our mind was gone when we lost on. All these years later, hard to mourn, still moving on. Love to see the ducks land while we feed the swans. Relaxed and Bora Bora, but then use a boogie board. If you not in it to do it big, what are you in it for? Got so much stash, and keep it plenty more. Came a long way from dressing out a work uniform.
Justin trusts his God and get his paper up. Justin trusts his God and get his paper up. Clock steady ticking, there's no break for us. Like a rocket to the moon, we not waiting up. Gotta pick a side, it's either hate or love. Just trust his God and get his paper.
Creative technology, get it how it's gotta be. Scientist son, deep understanding of psychology. Pottery, call the kettle black beyond an oddity. The ones we show love to, hate on us, that's the novelty. Don's bedtime stories, the Iliad and the Odyssey. Focus on the beautiful things, to live life modestly. Have it our way every day, then come up off the lottery. Swim with the big whales on bottom feed. So much time passed since we couldn't read. Life move at high speed. Verses like fire, the dry leaves, lighter bleed. Wheels in the sky, how we fly these 5Bs. Just has more work to do, you wouldn't believe. Room at the top, why most compete at the bottom? Room at the top, why most compete at the bottom? Rest in peace on Pro, he was right, just a sport riding. It's tough to trust you if we feel that you plotting. For all the things we forgiven and the things that we forgotten. Room at the top, why most compete at the bottom? Rest in peace on Pro, he was right, just a sport riding. It's tough to trust you if we feel that you plotting. Peace to the ones who brought us here, it's nothing but love for you. Sometimes you get, sometimes you give what it does for you. Conversations online with Don make they blood boil. Debates get the battle royal. It's hard to connect with rappers at times cause they ain't loyal. And most don't know how to converse like talking to the soil. Times our currency so competition can't afford. Far from self-absorbed, born naturally hard to ignore. Ready for what's in store? Do you pray for the general who gets slayed in war? There's no time to be concerned what they hating for. In a land where a man get rich to pay the poor. About 30 miles away from where it rains and pours. Our wise elders taught us stay the course. A lifetime away from family trips to eastern shores. Minding our own business, not minding yours. Sweat equity out our pores. On an adventure, no compass, finding north. Room at the top, why most compete at the bottom? Room at the top, why most compete at the bottom? Rest in peace on pro, you was right just to sport riding. It's tough to trust you if we feel that you plotting for all the things we forgiven and the things that we forgotten. Room at the top, why most compete at the bottom? Rest in peace on pro, you was right just to sport riding. It's tough to trust you if we feel that you plotting. Wonder who watching, drowning on a planet full of toxins. Hunter-gatherer warrior who running with the oxen. Who watching, drowning on a planet full of toxins. Hunter-gatherer warrior who running with the oxen. Room at the top, while most compete at the bottom. Rest in peace on pro, you was right just to sport riding. It's tough to trust you if we feel that you plotting for all the things we forget and the things that we forgotten.
I wasn't ready.
Stay patient, no such thing as time wasted. Offline, my aura is sacred. Only online, man, out they mind. Think I'm safe to play with. Lovey got an accent, can't pronounce her R, say just a favorite. We watch for the blue smoke to know the flame lit. Ride until the wheels fall off just to exchange the whip. Stream of consciousness, it's hard to explain the gift. Like having a flow that could drown the fish. Or they had us in they targets, but they sent they shots and missed. Sunday solidarity, miss my ex-love, he cooking up. Forecast thunderstorms, no umbrella, still looking up. Hit my new lovey, tell her tonight, now we ain't hooking up. She got all the answers, what do you do when good ain't good enough? My pops today told me he wanna see me live my dreams. My mind frame clean, don't let the chest pain intervene. Stop smoking and stop drinking by any means. The best how everything in the portfolio green. Know it'll be red again like books we found when we was 10. Playing with fake online friends, why would y'all pretend? Like umpires who call you out when you were safely in. Thought we headed out the park but we was chasing the wind. Sunday solidarity, miss my ex-love, he cooking up. Forecast thunderstorms, no umbrella, still looking up. Hit my new lovey, tell her tonight, now we ain't hooking up. She got all the answers, what do you do when good ain't good enough? Sunday solidarity, miss my ex-love, he cooking up. Forecast thunderstorms, no umbrella, still looking up. Hit my new lovey, tell her tonight, now we ain't hooking up. She got all the answers, what do you do when good ain't good enough? Decisions we chose, nipped it on the bud, hit it on the nose, but it boils down to eeny miny moles. Those who act like they know when the pressure on they fold. Some gave up their life to save they brothers, while others froze. For the youth out of control, they got a place for you when it's up the road. Find a way to stay free and you struck gold. Life on the line praying to grow old. Came a long way from having blunts rolled. Top of the mountain is cold. Sunday solidarity, miss my ex-love, he cooking up. Forecast thunderstorms, no umbrella, still looking up. Hit my new lovey, tell her tonight, now we ain't hooking up. She got all the answers, what do you do when good ain't good enough?
How about my phone call?
Spent a lifetime, it doesn't end. It's very easy to tell who are your real friends. Secret animosities, they blow like the wind. Treat you just like family, but not the loving type kin. That's why we don't get too close. Trust it always depends. Pray the Lord forgive us for all of our sins. Amen. Beyond the allegory, after the walls caved in, not much to say, damn, they acting like the slave man. Different dreams, but they seem like the same plan. Separated by space-time, walking on different lands. Smiles on their face, hiding their heart with the shake of a hand. Wash it all away like water to sand. Been through too much to fall for they scams. Near-death experience. Had to walk through that door, it wasn't jammed. Where most would give up or ran. Had to stand and fight, or die where we stand. Undermining respect won't get you a check. One-sided misunderstanding, you know what comes next. We're like the old school movies without the special effect. Throw out a couple of jokers before we shuffle the deck. Undermining respect won't get you a check. One-sided misunderstanding, you know what comes next. We're like the old school movies without the special effect. Throw out a couple of jokers before we shuffle the deck. Just don't got time to argue with some herbs online. To focus on the profane and divine. Caught in a bond of your own making, that's fine.
Projecting don't make it dimes. This all design put together fresh as lemon lime. Act like they got flow, but all just hit no swimming sign. Veils get peeled like clementines. No back and forth, this isn't tennis time. Running still in the race, but in their mind they cross the finish line. Dumb is still being alive, claiming the greatest alive. Only a few survive for eternity. Not burying you alive when the mic just a courtesy. When you know you live forever, no sense of urgency. While most rap like they in desperate need of emergency. Make it to the promised land, we'll be the first to see cosmic supreme. Rats that held on universally. Undermining respect won't get you a check. One-sided misunderstanding, you know what comes next. We're like the old school movies without the special effect. Throw out a couple of jokers before we shuffle the deck. Undermining respect won't get you a check. One-sided misunderstanding, you know what comes next. We're like the old school movies without the special effect. Throw out a couple of jokers before we shuffle the deck. Your hustle is relentless. Ain't I never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Grandma told me, baby, go to the top. She long gone, just still as a stop. Get you some money, dope by the knot. Picking a lock, nah, we ain't knock. Don't have you no babies out of wedlock. Foundation solid as bedrock. Been in corners, blow out your engine block. Working so hard, your heart almost stop. What you see in the trenches could leave you shocked. Snipers ain't for the head, so don't get shot. Seen a lot of red when the prices drop. But we here for the green till we harvest the crop. But just name of the scam, you guaranteed to get blocked. Like it or not, hit tickets with the nerds and the jocks. Currency swap, sweeter than peppermint snot. Slaying at our own risk like we pulling the slots. I can tell your hustle is relentless. Ain't I never underestimate the trenches. Woke up to 1,000 scams all in your mentions. Ain't I never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Woke up to 1,000 bots all in your mentions. Lock into all your games, outshine your misses. Butter and eggs, cover the spread. Thinking about pixels and JPEGs. Do your own research in the NFT teacher. Never trust a word a KOL said. Lovely lips, cherry red. We don't go to bed just to get ahead. Can't be spoon fed. Wanna stack a couple crumbs to a loaf of garlic bread. Looking for that perfect match like a newlywed. Love you know what charge since you dropped dead gorgeous. Not impressed if your bag is enormous. Plus knows everything worthwhile takes time. Not betting on the head, bet the tortoise. Never giving up the keys to the fortress. Self-custody, can't let them extort us. Code, give us more trust, keep our affairs in order. Transaction on chain, digital brick and mortar. I can tell your hustle is relentless. Ain't I never underestimate the trenches. Woke up to 1,000 scams all in your mentions. Ain't I never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Never underestimate the trenches. Woke up to 1,000 bots all in your mention. Lock into all your games, outshine your misses. There's 5 dangers of relying on talent alone. In a hidden language only you can hear in your dome. Don't place expectations you can't meet, will just leave you alone. That type of peace that we seek, you gotta find on your own. Born on the scene to get a piece of that American dream. Busting down product, hands dirty, couldn't keep them clean. Like serving only for the hood and not the birds, what you mean? First run-ins with the law for a stolen car, they had their guns drawn. APBs in front of Montgomery Mall. You gon' learn vicariously, firsthand or from afar. Skip out the classroom and still tell you what was taught. Downtown Brooklyn, teach you how to flip, no somersault. Framed for aggravated assault. This world gon' test you, multiple choice. Word problems are true or false. Youthful records got sealed before ever looking for a record deal. Memories of those in them chains will never get an appeal. Holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. What's the real cost of living life in the past? And holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. What's the real cost of living life in the past? It won't be mountain pine, suppose the way it is by design. When you F up to bounce back, you gotta climb. No use of excuse, not liking what it is when that's the bottom line. Add to the pie, then take a slice, that's the way we dine. The world will have you thinking you behind when you way ahead. When it's time to get up, can't stay in bed. The hater felt it was their duty to speak untruly with what they said. But we don't hear that when we on the ledge, way over the edge. Time is short, X marks the spot, make just wanna find it more. Talk a good game, but what they lying for? Like did a meteor really strike and kill off the dinosaurs? Man gotta be a walking weapon to eat with the carnivores. Someone fruit off the vine, dine rap over beats from 2009. Stick with it, be patient, self-mastery's not in the mind. Like planting a seed, wanting it to grow before it's time. When you remove all the dirt, guess what you gon' find? When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. What's the real cost of living life in the past? When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. When holding on's a bigger sacrifice than you think. What's the real cost of living life in the past?
I wasn't ready.
Nearly died, but live like time on my side. Hating on a man you never met won't help you survive. It's like when jealousy and envy collide. They ain't never put no cars in my garage. Abstract art where words converge into a collage. Lovey saw just in the flesh, thought she saw a mirage. The man of her dreams, but she couldn't spot the scene like it was camouflage. Roll gauge enough self-sabotage. Put it in audio format, but the vision doesn't pause. Eyes blurred by the flaws, but we glad that they yours. Our verses echo thoughts like they was memoirs. And unless they yours, you never know the story behind the scars. Lessons in the wars, victory behind the doors. While the king sleep in ivory towers, of course. With the powers of force, where the flowers devoured by the horse. Underneath the stars connected to the source. So many, can't even count my blessings. Not trophies, it's truth that we etched in. Never let a rapper make you feel like you less than. Proof in the love, how we destined. So many, can't even count my blessings. So many, can't even count my blessings. No trophies, just truth, what we etched in. So many, can't even count my blessings. No use getting high, dime higher than standards. Head in the cloud, couldn't care less what the land does. Once where the sand was, thrived in oasis. Path of the sacred and profane, got a wait list. Dime, no lie, get flying a pair of K-Swiss. D-Space 9, not Odo, but just can shapeshift. Chocolate from Mississippi's, but the watch Swiss. You could read open Torno, but couldn't clock this. Lord willing, if the creek don't rise, we could hop, skip, and land on the other side without a splash or a drop get drip. In these blue coppery loafers that look like moccasins. Yet the truth is, it's not what you wear, it's how you're within. Habitually just crossing lines that are paper thin. Rap like this more than me, and it's always been. Why your favorite social media rapper pretends he was crowned to begin, but then grounded in sin. So many, can't even count my blessings. Not trophies, it's truth that we etched in. Never let a rapper make you feel like you less than. Proof in the love, how we destined. So many, can't even count my blessings. So many, can't even count my blessings. No trophies, just truth, what we etched in. So many, can't even count my blessings.
He's chosen to live the life of a Ruroni who doesn't kill. There's no way he's leaving Ringo to Kyoto.
Happy in life? Well, listen to this now. Don't be like just to wait for life to sit you down. Nigga, happen in the breath. Shorter than an instant, plan to stay together. Sail off into the distance, new sacrifice before the afterlife. Love you wasn't acting right. Head to shoulders, no getting over. Play the damn fool, see the real you. Burn my eyes like baby shampoo. Knew I could swim, that's why we jumped off in your damn pool. Pain made slow us down, but grit made us move. Gamble with our crumbs, more to parlay on a fan dude. Mysteries, laws of nature, can't do what you can do. Walk on hot sand without sandals. There's a time for that, right now is the time for this. Put up more shots for the shots we missed. Ignorance is bliss. Get there, follow the flares of a cosmic kiss. 2 days right after Christmas, what did I miss? If you knew then, what you know now, it wouldn't gone down how it went down.
In a city of 1,000 tempos, can't skip a beat, gotta stay on tempo.
If you knew then, what you know now, it couldn't go down how it went down.
In a city of 1,000 shrines, what Justin David has seen might blow your mind.
It's hard enough to stay encouraged, but when the pill in your hand, it's not the time to be nervous. Was taught to fish, then to flourish. Had to fight with it on the line to get it above the surface. Shout out who wanna hurt us. Sociopathic thoughts trying to convince us to. But we ain't do it so that don't concern us. Staying far from the gossip and controversy they get stirred up. And that's with that old school flow, they like word up. The abduction chronicles, the prophecies return up. A man born with a heart of hate who had to learn love. Did knives in your back, pushes and shoves. Forgive those close enough to hug. Programs bug, codes open source but written in blood. Plugged, born after the flood. This message by the end of the song was self-destruct. If you knew then, what you know now, it wouldn't gone down how it went down.
In a city of 1,000 tempos, can't skip a beat, gotta stay on tempo.
If you knew then, what you know now, it couldn't go down how it went down.
In a city of 1,000 shrines, what Justin David has seen might blow your mind.
All it takes is one bar for the fun to start. When you focus on the art, you really couldn't care less about the charge. Miss my wife, whispering our prayers, kissing on my scars. When it came time to go our separate ways, did it, and that's why, God. Trust life is effortless, never really been a try hard. 250,000 air miles later at the sky bar. Shine bright for a moment, then disappear like a dying star. But believe science, they told us by this time we'd have flying cars. Pierced to the lion's heart, farewell to our lovey sayonara. Go against just word like breaking the law. Pay the right price to the president, might get you a pardon. Hustle in the darkness when you feel your dreams are the farthest. Moves get made regardless. Celebrate like if the government and the state both drop the charges. Like a straight shooter looking down range, hitting targets. Given the current state of affairs, thank God we marvelous. What it is now isn't what it was. Stay down till you rise like the sun does. What it is now isn't what it was. Stay down till you rise just like the sun does. Never hear dying crying out by a humbug, even when at times he outnumbered. Stay down to rise like the sun does. Stay down to rise just like the sun does. Don can bring that feeling back, revealing the facts. He ain't lived in the city for over 10 years. M-Bond quit crying while you shedding tears. Word to our gap tooth, never getting veneers. Through the years, love appeared through solid cheers. Different from my peers, the way our flows echo in your ears. Stream of consciousness, trusted what my spirit hears. But clarity is everything, so we gon' keep it clear. Know a few brothers out the 5 borough who keep it thorough. Never did it one project at a time, dime dozen plural. In the season of Leo and Virgo, LaGuardia the Hartsfield Jackson in a silver fox fur coat. Final destination MCO. Don come around social media, get rappers, they get extra defensive though. Let's talk beat, sample selection unforgettable. The tracks be the outfits, the verses be the centerfold. What it is now isn't what it was. Stay down till you rise like the sun does. What it is now isn't what it was. Stay down till you rise just like the sun does. Never hear dying crying out by a humbug, even when at times he outnumbered. Stay down to rise like the sun does. stay down to rise just like the sun does.
I wasn't ready.
Just love traveling, Brooklyn to Maryland. On back block, Fraggle Rocks got pitched like javelins. Watch bust down the brick, so much snow to our teenage eyes. It looked like an avalanche. Right guard passed the ball to the man with the hottest hand. Sample sound like the dusty hills of Rajasthan. Those rappers don't see the truth written in the sand. For van life, we knew that wasn't the plan. After a 2-year drought without a house, time to get up out the jam. When you can't do what you like, do what you can. Yes, there's strength and supply, but that relies on demand. Long as seed gets scattered, gotta grow where it lands. Just gonna build and complete what he began. Till he kicked the can, faith over brand. You know with rare raps, fill in the gaps of what they don't understand. Some will never get it, cause some just don't give a damn. The ends justify the means when it feeds the fam. No crunches, ass hot from the heat from the pan. Some fall in love with the game while others stay in the stands. Do the ends justify the means when it feeds the fam? Do the ends justify the means when it feeds the fam? No crunches, ass hot from the heat from the pan. Fall in love with the game while others stay in the stands. No crunches, ass hot from the heat from the pan. 4 hours away of life. Pops is getting stripes, listening to Public Enemy, don't believe the hype. That's why when some rappers try to rap with us, it don't feel right. Sound like they wouldn't have heart in a real fight. Don't get lost in the still night. Have you ever seen an addict lose their mind cause the seal was too tight? Down vision out of sight. Don't disrespect the customers, keep it polite. That's the corner's advice. Chinese spot got mice in they rice. Under city lights for a proper price. Wrong gets so like it's right. I 23 and some J-Bones, ballin' like a mic. Social media rappers, please stay off the mic. Take a long hike, Westchester to Brooklyn Heights. Rare, well dressed, fresh as white. Get fly as kite, all white. One for funerals and the heights. Never get sights cause the storms roll through twice. The ends justify the means when it feeds the fam. No crunches, ass hot from the heat from the pan. Some fall in love with the game while others stay in the stands. Do the ends justify the means when it feeds the fam? Do the ends justify the means when it feeds the fam? No crunches, ass hot from the heat from the pan. Fall in love with the game while others stay in the stands. No crunches, ass hot from the heat from the pan.
Desert is deeply coded, trust my God, you know it. Baby, get one chance, love me, don't blow it. Ichiri, Yandam, stow it. Patches and pants, Granny was so it. The way we put words together like a poet. Show love in my peak, show love in my lowest. Might get it the slowest, but always been focused. Fail and stumble, it'll make you humble. Party at Red Hook and party and double. Go to the city, penthouse 57. Phony MC, Bill Thread. 7 days, bread without leaven. Justin David, no, I'm not Kevin. Taking time, Pentagon weapon. Let's talk beats, we reppin'. No one cared enough, teach them to hustle, so they hate. Reform was born in human history with the highest stakes. Life is like a frozen lake, but Dom don't slip on skates. No one cared enough, teach them how to hustle, so they hate. That game filled with grown men who expect something for nothing. They online, talking crazy, but rare know they bluffing. Dream so big, no force alive could ever crush them. It takes more than double D's to get these dogs mushing. Rare new lovey, FBA, brown skin and speak Russian. With an MBA, loophole, Uncle Sam deduction. Went down rat, no interruptions. Can't talk with your young, got Tuscan. Pay rare your judgments. Much love the illustrious. No one cared cared enough, teach them to hustle so they hate. Reform was born in human history with the highest stakes. Life is like a frozen lake, but dime don't slip on snakes. No one cared enough, teach them how to hustle so they hate. No one cared enough, teach them to hustle so they hate. Reform was born in human history with the highest stakes. Life is like a frozen lake, but dime don't slip on snakes. No one cared enough, teach them how to hustle so they hate.
Nothing's juster than which is just. Lie like you a hustler, whack 'em see poo putt. Dime is amongst us, you phonies getting hushed. Riff on love the underground, but this the upper crust. Dime is so robust, haters put up a fuss. Just was raised with so much game, his brains a living trust. Not rare fault things don't go your way, so don't bring a bus. Times is adding up, it's a plus, that's not luck.
Story helps me understand my own situation. Sammy wrote himself endless amounts of notes, but he get mixed up. I have a more graceful solution to any problem. I'm disciplined and organized. I use habit and routine to make my life possible. Sammy had no drive, no reason to make it work.
In-bomb, you talking to the man. On this land, you just got acquainted with the plan. How you gonna outrun red phone standing on quicksand with a disabled wristband? Bike park with a kickstand. 5 months after having to piss in the bedpan. Red thought he was a dead man. Love blue Baraka burgundy headband. Off the dome, but signed his signature with his left hand. Raised with manners, so it's yes madam or yes man. Get goosebumps and chills when we speak. If you not from an oppressed clan. Meanwhile, there's war in the Sudan. Best advice we can do for you, do the best you can. It's growth and increase till we kick the can. Ambidextrous with the heat, we used to switch the hand. Broad day sun out, come get you a tan. And never let a rapper make you feel like you lesser than. Put the blame all on Just, but we not your boogeyman. Holes in the pop filter. Once upon a time, stood too close to blunts near the microphone. Roll with the top dealers. Once upon a time, Just was known for leaving spots blown, holes in the pop filter. Once upon a time, stood too close to blunts near the microphone, roll with the top dealers. Once upon a time, Just was known for leaving spots blown. Times and man choices could cost him fate. When you want it right now, don't wanna wait. Carry the weight till life gets sweet as parfait. Ice on the windshield, the slush and soft flakes. Cold hearts from heartbreaks. Temporarily had to wear a defibrillator to monitor our heart rate. Thought ourselves for court as we drifted towards the Stargate. Don't gotta swear to God we heard his voice but didn't see God's face. Never in our life saw so much light from a dark place. You ask how we do it, our best response is this is raw faith. Strong man had to learn healing from a flawed state. Dying wanted to call our old lovey, but we hardened the way. Stubborn and caught in our ways in the modern age. Here for a reason, yes Lord, let us avoid an early grave. Bullish and brave, just the way we made. Now came a long way from that young man who wouldn't just behave. Holes in the pop filter. Once upon a time, stood too close to blunts near the microphone, roll with the top dealers. Once upon a time, Just was known for leaving spots blown, holes in the pop filter. Once upon a time, stood too close to blunts near the microphone, roll with the top dealers. Once upon a time, Just was known for leaving spots blown. Waiting for pre-calculations to load. Get ready, it's the weekend. Your lover at the spot getting the petty. While you home tripping, think she at the club because you petty. Living life on a roller coaster and expecting it to be steady. Do you think you got the right to retaliate if it gets deadly? Spending years with your head in the clouds until you figure out fake friendships misled me like G-Money did Wesley. Power in my hand and water in my eyes like riding a jet ski. Never know how I play out.
out, so let's play, let's see. Maneuver like you flying with the birds who got the best speed. Before you can take the test drive, you gotta possess the test keys. Lovey thick, but tall as Lisa Leslie. Don't know what possessed me, but trips to the South Pacific where the guests be. Relaxing in villas far away from where it gets messy. What's the greatest good no man has figured out? Want a happier life? Listen to this now. One as many enemies as we won friends. What's the greatest good? No one knows until the end. I beg rappers for the last time to listen and take care of their health. They never spent hundreds of thousands to end up on the shelf. Then fall off, got pushed off, no one came to help. They never knew wealth. Blue Italian loafers matched the blue belt. So focused on the big waves, forgot to ask how the crew felt. Can't take care of everybody, plus who else? Playing dumb cause no one asked how the fool felt. Rhymeless and stealth, expected love to do for me what I could've done for myself. They yap on impulse, just gift the gab, wasn't sent to add injury to anybody's insult. Rappers throwing stones at dimes windows and speaking innuendos. It's a mystery, why do we befriend those? Realness hard to define like where the wind blows. In my city they 10 years old holding extendo. My older cousins would fight over the Nintendo. Perhaps we dating ourselves. Judge rap with so much self-love like he dating himself. This is how favor felt. What's the greatest good no man has figured out? Want a happier life? Listen to this now. One as many enemies as we won friends. What's the greatest good? No one knows until the end.
I wasn't ready.
Thank you, Most High, for your mercy and your favor. Last night, my uncle body didn't wake up. Dialectic debris over what comes later. Godspeed, life pressure, so big wager. All paper, time draw nights with no eraser. What's safer? Scaling down an Alpine glacier. Mismatched philosophies of betrayer's nature. Hard labor, Dom Yoda, sober baby faders. Make a wise decision on risk like a ski racer. Icebreaker, rubber niggas and ambulance chasers. Musical joker, our shadow come faces. Choose to forgive her because when it comes to the game, nobody laced them. Primordial state, shake your pot as clay. Whack a seeds, wanna blow glass until it breaks. Space-time, time, rhyme takes it all the way. Takes a slice, snowflake, is it all innate? Primordial state, shake your pot as clay. Whack a seeds, wanna blow glass until it breaks. Space-time, time, rhyme takes it all the way. Takes a slice, snowflake, is it all innate? Clarity, yo, opaque. Reality's display a cake. Cool nights in Tel Aviv, Prince Olive and Grape. Statues and figure pains, light fixtures the snake. Follow the road to Bethlehem, footsteps to the grave. Epic text that art your sacred rights cast on your gate. Cranes cover empires, water walking Salt Lake. Can't make it out here with flawed faith. Life hit with more pressure to make a jaw break. Thought it was on time, but it was all late. Pull up at the checkpoint to make the car wait. Just the border to the Stargate. To open up these types of portals takes raw faith. Loving on live, talking with spirit, not what cards say. But things come easily the hard way. Shooting up flares because we care and the destination's far away. Madre baptized the sun in the waterway. Thank God we did it in the modern age. Primordial state, shake your pot as clay. Whack a six, wanna blow glass until it breaks. Space-time, time, rhyme takes it all the way. Takes a slice, snowflake, is it all innate? Primordial state, shake your pot as clay. Whack a six, wanna blow glass until it breaks. Space-time, time, rhyme takes it all the way. Takes a slice, snowflake, is it all innate?
With this generation of rap, it's hard to relate.
Sometimes we gotta disappear to clear up my headspace. Goals we cared for years feel like they dead weight in a herd bag. Poverty was an experiment designed in the worst labs. Say Rare was born with a silver spoon, but they don't know how long silver lasts. Time moving fast. It feels like we juggle with an hourglass. Make one wrong move, watch it crash. Sandal on the floor. Know about my circumstances, but I don't really know about yours. Just don't like the network. Cautious who I vouch for. When it's time to stand for something, they sitting like it's the couch store. Some laid back, but they really out for war. Diamond getting the rap just to hear the crowds roar. Through proximity, show them away, and then they doubt you more. Up the rust out of the mountain for comforts that we can't ignore. Moral of the story, watch the company you keep. TMP. Take no prisoners, moral of the story, watch the company you keep. TMP, take no prisoners. Take no prisoners. Take no prisoners, moral of the story, watch the company you keep. TMP. Rappers spending time cracking jokes online. Dime in his home studio coming up with rhymes that's one of a kind. With a simple sample just can make a masterpiece. Neighborhood gone, can you get good sleep? They shooting black babies in the street. Who got the fastest feet to run from the police? Kick the heat in the drain to lead to the canal. Is seen foul Madre on her knees crying when the only son leave the house. This is the now of friends you won't see in a while. Your right hand man working with the detectives. You're better off in community college studying electives. It's not just life, it's reflection. When 9-year-olds think they need Glocks for protection, and got teachers who think their behavior is beyond correction. Loved ones get high off life's little lessons. Nobody knows how to fix it, so everybody guessing. Moral of the story, watch the company you keep. TMP, take no prisoners. Moral of the story, watch the company you keep. TMP, take no prisoners. Take no prisoners. Take no prisoners. Moral of the story, watch the company you keep. TMP. To a whole load. God, I came from the old folks.
Done helping out these slow folk. Almost been a year that just didn't smoke.
Nearly forced into it, but didn't give up hope.
Rare was born into it, so don't care who you know.
Versus hot place, don't let the food get cold. Just having fun in the studio.
Rare make them do a handstand, they don't stand a damn chance. Boy, they getting candy money over that band can.
Time in the air like you never like the land.
Billionaire once told me till I turned 35, I didn't need no plan.
Pull off in a four-door sedan.
Out there, one of these young social media rappers act like they held Rare hands. Got our game for the old folks. Turned the crunk into a whole loaf. Trying to get over it, they were so close. Built the fortress of stone throw. Got our game for the old folks. Turned the crunk into a whole loaf. Got our game from the old folks. Turned the crunk into a whole loaf. Rare funky love from the centerfolds. Learn to keep calm when the winds blow. Life not linear, spin slow. Off the front porch, it's essential. To the penthouse suite where the winds glow. Too young for the cops to watch the winds low. Taught to earn to the revenue 10 toes. How much you can keep, not spend though. Didn't learn life from looking out the window. Lost a little paper on Jimbo. It's cool, yo. Get plenty more. These things happen if you didn't know. Dime sector nickname, Jit was 10-0. Last laugh with my ex-partner Flamingos. Shendos. But Don spend his last on crypto. No. Got our game for the old folks. Turn the crunk into a whole loaf. Trying to get over it, they were so close. Built the fortress of stone throw. Got our game from the old folks. Turn the crunk into a whole loaf. Got our game from the old folks. Turn the crunk into a whole loaf.
Rest in peace to my cousins and daughter Nadia. Hold the makers to the other side and say hi to ya. Carry so many caskets, now you can't bother judge. Life bite down with the strength of a hippopotamus. Born with everything that we need inside of us. Can't go to war with just one when there's a lot of us. Etched in my tombstone, he shared a lot of love. Praise to the Most High for everything he does. Shoulder shrugs, gap two, cracker pulling rugs. A pump fun live stream, getting high with his subs. The world we was born into is no longer what it was. Could have been on Wall Street, but he wanted to be a thug. Teleported to the trenches, Bruce Willis in the mud. It only mattered time was trapped from a World War II slug. Some can't imagine going years without a hug. On that note, hitting Lovey up just for a back rub. Lovey don't swim here if you scared of the deep end. Take you to the high rise just to see you jumping. Give my guys high five, celebrate the big win. I think I wear my gold watch. I think I wear my gold watch. My granddad owned land by the lot. Just was raised to get the whole knot and never show his hand and cry about what he got. Cool as the breeze. Don don't mesh well with phony MCs. It's been a long time since I climbed into the trees. Bark on my palm, scratches from the leaves on my arm. Lovey scar just charm. It's a perfect day not to self-harm. Run up some mills to buy a cottage in the hills, a copper farm. Just from the city, we used to rap in front of barns. Taking 19-hour flights to Popeye, yet they for the freshest prawns. Skiing on a bleeding edge for $30 eggs. In a healthcare crisis with overpriced meds. Still cover my food groups and cut out sliced bread. Cook up the right beans to make the rice red. Thank you Most High for shelter and a nice bed. Still alive and vilified, could have been dead. Made the strategy before I laid my head. Just to rise in the morning and forget where the night led. Lovey don't swim here if you scared of the deep end. Take you to the high rise just to see you jumping. Give my guys high five, celebrate the big win. I think I wear my gold watch. I think I wear my gold watch. My granddad owned land by the lot. Just was raised to get the whole knot and never show his hand and cry about what he got.
That DMX? That DMX one of the biggest losers to that camera. Fuck this nigga.
Been a lifetime just to get it right one time, but anything can happen. Take time to do for you things nobody else can do, cause anything can happen. Find out it's a gift. The bar gets heavier every time you lift. Rest in peace, the long split. Echoes in the dawn's mist. Lovey and I got caught in the wrong riff. Play at your own risk, heal in the long drift. No one could teach her like Don taught her. Release the fishes back to water, swim a little farther. Way out into the abyss where the horizon gets darker and the flares can't spark up. It's profound how down does it sound. He found his flow in them deep waters where most drown. Miss my loyal hound. Spent most my life exiled from my royal crown. Change the tune with someone called a silver spoon. Would you be consumed when the money left the room? Was born right on time, not a second too soon. Destiny can't pause, it's always set to resume. Been a lifetime just to get it right one time, but anything can happen. 90% went wrong, but 10% went right, so anything can happen. Been a lifetime just to get it right one time, but anything can happen. Take time to do for you things nobody else can do, cause anything can happen. At our best, we can forgive and forget. A friend of our older cousin said it's as good as it gets. That was years ago. There was so much that I didn't know and still had to read what I saw. Scars on dying face and body and wounds that'll never show. Memories of reconstruction, gotta learn to let it go. Can't pick and choose who we wanna help like them instead of those. The adventure so far has been incredible. Dying across the line with a letter fold. Long as my handwriting with my left hand read legible. We gon' keep growth and increase on schedule. Birds swoop down when Don walk past their nest, but he impeccable. Their wings flutter frantic, just calm and celestial. Keep it respectable. Just power from an extraterrestrial who work greater than SEO. Master the yes and no, trust our best guess and go. Been a lifetime just to get it right one time, but anything can happen. 90% went wrong, but 10% went right, so anything can happen. Been a lifetime just to get it right one time, but anything can happen. take time to do for you things nobody else can do, cause anything can happen.
Why'd you call me that?
The lady didn't mean anything by it.
Why'd you say that to me?
I'd like to apologize for the lady.
Well, I ain't talking to you.
Look, if you don't accept an honest apology, why don't you go back to the bar and figure it out?
Spent all night creating littles to relate. Never walked on water, but we walked on Gray's Lake. Word to your mama, just don't care for smiles on your face. If we can't joke with you, then we gonna think you're fake. Rappers to their face every second that they start to hate.
All them words that they be rapping but can't communicate. Book the date since they wanna play a left hook or wait. And I'm one the only man on planet Earth to deal with snake.
They just a corn snake, they not even venomous.
Ran into a garden, don't even know what his image is.
End up like blemishes in the beginning of Genesis.
Putting words together, easy's finishing sentences.
Justin get love, Orange County out to with Venices. Hating on rare front, don't make us come finish them. Rap like Mortal Kombat, but they don't wanna make contact. Know that they fragile, so we don't even bomb back. Doing what we did 10 years ago, you think you up? Can't even tell her, one rapper you know who blew up. Don't even know, no multi-millionaires, how you up? 3 in the morning, cooking music, you know who up? Doing what we did 10 years ago, you think you up? Can't even tell her, one rapper you know who blew up. Don't even know, no multi-millionaires, how you up? 3 in the morning, cooking music, you know who up? Every few weeks, just to end up on their hate list. When it comes to passing the test, you know who ace is. Can't even get into it with rappers cause they too basic. I'm the image of God on planet Earth, I gotta shape shit. All that over rapping, still punch the clock on the shit. Hating on rare front dome, it might just make you rich. In the presence of a legend, you just don't know down. Playing with our spirit, watch I don't lose your mind. Take your time, are you built for the climb? It's a 10-year venture, we gon' get it until we got dentures. We the field, they the benches. When it comes to bootstrapping, we always in the trenches. Quit acting tough when you defenseless. Knock it out the park, for 25 where the fence is. Just having fun, but he relentless. When these rappers get mad, it just shows us that they senseless. Doing what we did 10 years ago, you think you up? Can't even tell her, one rapper you know who blew up. Don't even know, no multi-millionaires, how you up? 3 in the morning, cooking music, you know who up? Doing what we did 10 years ago, you think you up? Can't even tell her, one rapper you know who blew up.
Why don't you go back to the bar and figure it out?
Back to life, Jesus Christ raised the dead. Got a word, Oviedo, black burst, that's limbo to the feds. Talking cold, never know who documented what it said. Up the road, stack your crumbs to a loaf of French bread. In that Florida water, where you gotta swim with hammerhead. Silver Spring slang, have a Bama crying cold red. Go ahead, still run laps around you with a broke leg. Basket full of eggs, get they crack, it's off with your head. House plant, name Fred and Ted. 100X leverage the spread. Big bets, it's easier to tote these bags with a sled. Instead, don't get left behind in bed. But Don can't be misled. Rare phone, don't weigh your word. How many hate? The list could go over 9 pages. Put your hands on a hot stove, you want something to play with. How many hate? The list could go on for 9 pages. Put your hand on a hot stove, you want something to play with. We're from Dome, others call me Justice David. Put your hands on a hot stove, you want something to play with. All that over rapping underground, we got no relation. Tell them they rhymes don't make sense. Watch how fast they take offense. Down rap like the mortgage is due, and he 4 months late on rent. Granddad said, what are you dumb? Do you lack common sense? Let me these stickies when they rhyme hearing crickets. A series of unfortunate events, they got all the tickets. I praise the God just beat the odds in the statistics. Some overcomplicate they rap street, it's like astrophysics. Boundary of reality limit with scientific. Lovey, let's just keep it like everything gonna be terrific. Correct your vision on this opportunity before you miss it. How many hate? The list could go over 9 pages. Put your hand on a hot stove, you want something to play with. How many hate? The list could go over 9 pages. Put your hand on a hot stove, you want something to play with. Some call me from Dome, others call me Justin David. Put your hands on a hot stove, you want something to play with. Some call me from Dome, some call me Justin David.
The beat flirt like a travel nurse. You heard it first. Redfern, the greatest dead of alive. Your rap's cool, but sound like incredible lies. I'ma tell you that, looking you dead in your eyes. Phony MCs I despise. Lyrically eradicate you, will chemically castrate you. Lord forgive me for going past hateful. Don't make me be the page to hold the last staple. Knock it out the park like Jose Canseco. The truth burn like Waco. Don get love, win apart to San Diego. Shooting up, flare, secure the payload. Terrible Christian, I got a crack halo. Learn firsthand when the enemy shooting. Stay low. Don't pop your head up until they reload. And war top it. My ear zone chase the wind with laser focus. Rappers act like I made they love it, admire it. Whole time my mind's on early retirement. I don't wanna study or rehearse. Jumped in the deep waters, got fully immersed. These sacred techniques cannot be researched. Good as it gets till it get worse. Music is healing, let's don't beats, it's medicinal. Don walk around planet Earth like he invincible. Rappers wanna argue, what are you dumb? Like questioning what God do, but raise it to the bar, Lou. Lovey made me breakfast, oatmeal with star fruit. They music a snooze fest, it sound horrible. To the king of the whack MCs, it's intolerable. Don flows a riddle that's unsolvable. Deep rooted like the garden of the oak. Drowned in optimism, must have forgot the vision. Don so surgical, flow unorthodox. You try to follow it, you might catch vertigo. Outsmart a fox. Industry rappers hate each other, but they don't wanna box. Lock in or pick the lock, daily routine. Don't forget the mob, fresh bleach in a bucket. Otherwise, don't trust it. Love you so fine, served down like a hostess. Just cook his verses, snow over the fire pit. My ear zone chase the wind with laser focus. Rappers act like I made they love it, admire it. Whole time my mind's on early retirement. I don't wanna study or rehearse. Jumped in the deep waters, got fully immersed. These sacred techniques cannot be researched. Good as it gets till it get worse. Present moment in human history, this the highest stakes. Say lights to be born, just grab her by the waist. Learn from Papa B to keep some flowers in a vase. Revisions a part of writing, don't be scared to erase. Dime do this off the top of the dome, he don't play it safe. Ethan Hawke and Gattaca with dreams of going out of space. But this ain't with like Jude Law. Hot as the panels and silos, gotta cool off. Meanwhile, fanatics online argue over who lost. Just more concerned about the growth rate of the Spanish moss. My adversaries get tossed. Treat them like rainwater on the side of the road, how we ran them off. Our brother from another mother about to buy some land in Panama. Beachfront property, the sand is soft. Redfern don't run laps around your favorite rapper, true or false. They running outdated software like Microsoft DOS. Life a sight to see when you know what it be like. Don't proud to battle box, you're bound to get 3 strikes. Hold the lid through the night, don't get caught in the lights. Shadows in the heights, hold the lid through the night. Life a sight to see when you know what it be like. Don't proud to battle box, you're bound to get 3 strikes. Hold the lid through the night, don't get caught in the lights. Shadows in the heights, hold the lid through the night. Yeah, it seemed to be moving faster than they did before. Things I ain't cared about before, now I care about more. Like what's more important than optimal health? At times you need help, you can't do it by yourself. Our spirit moves in stealth, there's wisdom and wealth. So much pain I brought on myself. Picture frames on the shelf. Tell the story of a man, live his life with praying hands. Things you never know till after the fact, never in advance. Much love to those who ever gave us a chance. And mama and papa taught me how to stand. And all those years I rejected they program.
having flashbacks of them Bushwick blocks. Lights on those vans. That 16 blue building on Minahan. Life on the line, I'm Middle Eastern. Yes, I ran. When them killers on you, gotta get away if you can. These are lessons that we learned as a child that we now understand. Life a sight to see when you know what it be like. Don't proud to battle box, you're bound to get 3 strikes. Hold the lid through the night, don't get caught in the lights. Shadows in the heights, hold the lid through the night. Life a sight to see when you know what it be like. Don't proud to battle box, you're bound to get 3 strikes. Hold the lid through the night, don't get caught in the lights. Shadows in the heights, hold the lid through the night. Earth is devoid of love. Existential crisis make it hard to ignore the FUD. Computer thugs need HUD, wouldn't put salt on a slug. But to hack your website, put 2 million pages just because. Just losing followers, plot twisting Olivers. Social media rappers only rock with the solid ones. Great race to zero, watch the dollar run. Competition is the enemy's pastime and nobody won. When Dom was a smoker, he had iron lungs. Wanna be ballers, don't step to this court here cause we retire bums. Your top 5 filled with sugar plums. They can apply for mentorship to learn to bake a loaf from crumbs. From the penthouse to the local slums. Don't think with your thumbs, it's not where you from, it's what you become. Get your funds, Dr. Deep Dive, took a plunge. Head up to the sun, tell the Lord thanks a ton. Sound effortless, checking all our estimates. One miscalculation, had you at a deficit. It's racism, real is it a prejudice? Claim they want proof, but they don't know the definition of evidence. I sample chops just for reverence. Each verse just a meditation of a heart where heaven is. Bring order to affairs until we flipping chairs. Debates about who nice is just splitting heads. Couldn't care less how long they stare. Breath on shooting up a flare. Dare to compare, phony MCs get left in despair. Say a prayer, life ain't never been fair. Going all the way out to die a millionaire. My initials on our silverware. Grandma kept a knife to peel apples and pears. Thought it's out of share, and don't run up the stairs. Even if you are, never let them know that you're scared. You can't hear diamonds the nicest, you hearing impaired. These rude rocks is not rosaries. For the last 2 years, walked 3 miles for my groceries. I used to get them hand delivered. Every lesson I've been given felt like a knife to the gizzard. Pain can't wrap the skin, you couldn't shed like a lizard. Just don't believe in karma, but he got on his armor. Moved through the drama, face full of trauma. You need God's strength to lift the arm up. And no Black Panther, we talking Des Moines golf courses when we talk about Wakanda. A heroic eye reflects, no diamonds, just sweat in the light where the shadows never rest. When it's quiet in the west, know it's louder in the east. Protein P, no surrender, no retreat. Prayers never cease when you're one with the beast. Till our spirit is increased on an island of perfect peace. It's like the world coming to the end. If you think you got it figured out, you better think again. Get my affairs in order. Gotta get my affairs in order. Get my affairs in order. Gotta get my affairs in order. If you think you got it figured out, you better think again. The world coming to an end. My God told me I'ma be fine, even though every day my life on the line. No time to whine, too busy trying to turn water to wine. Looking for a diamond mine, acting like it's fine. No, we can't go back in time. Treat it like it's 2009. Stream of conscious, raps, whatever on our mind. Episode 1, you continue watching. My mind's unlocking, the truth's not stopping. Thoughts cinematic, cause the scenes keep dropping. For the youth going to jail for writing bad checks. Watch their dreams get wrecked, cause they was raised with neglect. Where you better not come at all if you don't come correct. No safety net, you gotta risk what's left. Do your best, cause when it's time to collect, the board couldn't care less if it's checkers or chess. It's like the world coming to the end. If you think you got it figured out, you better think again. Get my affairs in order, gotta get my affairs in order. Get my affairs in order, gotta get my affairs in order. If you think you got it figured out, you better think again. The world coming to an end. Trust. We took the path to dust, like grew up fast, but it wasn't fast enough. It turned to ash and dust. Betrayal and trust. We took the path to dust, like grew up fast, but it wasn't fast enough. It turned to ash and dust. No one knows what's to happen next. At best, let's play dress up your guess. Put it all together, there's no need to stress. Alive in the 21st century, but it's like the Wild West. I set where the clouds rest. Food for thought is easy to digest. Before we digress, we rather die blessed. Push the button, but the elevator was broke, so we took the step. Creative expressions better than competition. We did our best. Trying to clean it up like what a mess. Give it all till there's nothing left. Act like they fresh, we had 3-piece suit missing the vest. Just fitted to its failures, properly tailored. C'est la Villa Boga, Villa Buenas noches to the azaleas. Switched up our address, now love you cannot mail us. You can lie to yourself, so no telling what you would tell us. Life's enough, the light between betrayal and trust. We took the path to dust, like grew up fast, but it wasn't fast enough. It turned to ash and dust. Betrayal and trust. We took the path to dust, like grew up fast, but it wasn't fast enough. It turned to ash and dust. Producers can't collaborate with Dime, he make his own beats. Rappers done lost their mind, they couldn't crush a leaf. In the middle of October, get you knocked over. Dime gotta encrypt all his rhymes with the plot holder. Verses right off the stove written with pot holders. Never been so focused, you miss things you should've noticed. Is the love where to notice? And does the mud need a lotus? Quantum computing could not decode this. The vibes are heavy but smooth, confident and cool. Doing good in our community is how we made the news. If you got enough to give back, you took too much. No one said favor's never fair, time to toughen up. We dreaming bigger than big, we keep our vision deluxe. Reminder to keep it effortless and not do too much. This wisdom rap stick with it, don't give up. There's no such thing as luck, and run this back if you get stuck. Encouragement for 21st century youth. Dime sector, no excuse. Artistic, abstract truth. A studio track suits. Whack MCs running in the glass loop. Great gazoos. Clip them like leaks at the grassroots. They bit a bad fruit. They get smushed under beige suede boots. Meaningless to chase the wind on the trade route. The most high is absolute. There's no substitute. Man, knowledge is foolishness. It became mute. Dead rare go in a bubble goose. Dime dialect. Born free, we off the news. After narcissistic injuries, it's hard to make a truce. Love we wanted to go, so we cut her loose. No use, living in denial is best to face the truth. Even when it's hard to deduce, lace up your boots, aim and shoot, stay in pursuit. Dime the king of the whack MC. Crawl if you please, guarantee make them fall at their knees. Dime the king of the whack MC. Lost in the breeze, guarantee they fall at their knees. G golly willa, cause growing the creek simpler. Street fall in the wild, underwater wasn't heard. On a voyage for a madman, on a no return. Boston firm, British tax system, pay as you earn. Concerned the earth's curve, people go underserved. Bad decisions, whack MCs, draw up on the curb. Red 80s fiber, highly preferred. Word for word, just reserved. Well versed in the theater of the absurd. Dime in the booth, at the table, see them turn. Who wants something for nothing? The man is scared to learn. Some things in life just hard to discern, but even the kindergarten knows the violation if you don't wait your turn. Bridges burn, lessons learned, energy returned, wisdom gets confirmed from pages that we've turned. Stack your wealth, protect your health, and conduct yourself. Knowledge gets delved, and we moving in stealth. The
king of the whack MC. Crawl if you please. Guarantee make them fall at their knees. Don the king of the whack MC. Lost in the breeze. Guarantee they fall at their knees. How you approach, just to tell by the way you rap, you never had to kill a roach. We can take it coast to coast, raise the toast. You know who gon' do the most. Pray when I die, my ghost go with the heavenly host. Can't serve two masters to be faithful to both. Not big enough to be a sinner, but big fella guard the post. Dimes yes is yes and it's no is no. Never took a silent oath. Lay that story untold, paid the toll. The truth is no such thing as control. Get left out in the cold for not carrying a heavy load. Still much love for lovies we've outgrown. Love can't be shown when it's hate down to the bone. Years in solitude, our God never left us alone. Stayed in the zone for all those nights we was running them red lights, praying that we make it home. Dime sets the pace. This once in a lifetime can never be replaced. Phonies holding up space for the dreams we chase. Nothing gets left to wait. Most light in the mind. Dime dense is what they find in the mind. Perhaps it's just a sign of the times. Shift the paradigm. When I listen to they rap, I don't hear no truth in they rhymes. Came a long way from nickel beers and friendly confines. You a dummy, you trust a love who went to Pembroke Pines. Hit my lines, you take my arms, still find a way to climb. God himself put forgiveness in this heart of mine. You cross the line when the stars align. But just super deterministic, so it's by design. Trust the word, so I'm not out here looking for a sign. Why would we have soda? We could have water or wine. Hold the line, it's the golden time. Soon to be forgotten sunset, say goodbye to the shine. That's fine. Go ahead, let them whine. N-bomb quick, grind. Dime sets the pace. This once in a lifetime can never be replaced. Phonies holding up space for the dreams we chase. Nothing gets left to wait. Dime sets the pace. This once in a lifetime can never be replaced. Phonies holding up space for the dreams we chase. Nothing gets left to wait. Thought it was all for me and mine. Foolish errors that we learn in time. See a new mountain to climb. It's a sign to leave it all behind. Thought it was all for me and mine. Thought it was all for me and mine. Thought it was all for me and mine. Foolish errors that we learn in time. Some people in life gon' turn they back. That's a lesson you gon' learn, it's a fact. In the moment, you might not know how to react. Just own it, cut yourself some slack. Push past whatever you lack. Watch how they act. Let it unfold and unpack. Sever whatever strings attached. At times, feelings won't mix and match, but that don't mean that you turn and switch up like that. The enemy interceded and succeeded, we didn't stay on track. We all do and say things we can never take back. Forgive and forget, it's not always easy as that. Figure out how to get there with no X on the map. Guess our hearts no longer overlap. Wake up from a dream and snap, get lost in a rap. Past collapse, revealing truth in the gaps. Thought it was all for me and mine. Foolish errors that we learn in time. See a new mountain to climb. It's a sign to leave it all behind. Thought it was all for me and mine. Thought it was all for me and mine. Thought it was all for me and mine. Foolish errors that we learn in time. Hard to surpass the upper echelon, pressing on. In need of healing energies, just the rest is long. Right or wrong, the best is yet to come, it hasn't gone to university. Give adversity, he'll make us strong. Our God took our weakness, transformed it to strength. Help prevent internal wildfires, know what it meant. Time was spent to cover the cracks and dry cement. Ignore signs that were sent, days passed, they came and went. Fell behind on rent, money already spent. Broken, bent, hustling for every cent. Love and prayers were our only defense for what will become life-changing events. More than a few loved ones we haven't spoke to since. Like socks lost in the drive-in, it makes no sense. But it is what it's been, so we take no offense. For new foundations, opportunity presents. Thought it was all for me and mine. Foolish errors that we learn in time. See a new mountain to climb. It's a sign to leave it all behind. Thought it was all for me and mine.
Thought it was all for me and mine. Thought it was all for me and mine. Foolish errors that we learn in time.
Legendary in this bitch, know what I'm saying? Legendary in this bitch, know what I'm saying? Legendary in this bitch, know what I'm saying? Young nigga, only 23, but I keep it P. Took a band, gave it to a friend. Keep him out the streets, it's where he sleeps. Now he rest in peace, they found him in ravines. Now I keep that water on my wrist like he said, remember me. Daddy had me bumping dip while he playing with them birds. High school, living high life, sipping on that syrup. First legal job was server, but before was known to serve. Since a kid, from the kitchen, from the hoods to the burbs. Everyone talk about the YNs, they don't know before the white shades. It was white gloves, kiss the flow, black mask on his black ass is running out the door. We duck police, rappers talking cheap, so I don't believe I need a C. Even then I mind the business paying me 17. I was rocking means, ice like all the rings, couple G's, money coming in, I think I need a ring. I'm the shit, you can smell the stink, it's shorty just a fling, fucking me. Run up on me, then it's D-way with the E. Me your chest, get the 3, now I'm stepping on these niggas, selling rays. I can open carry, test me with a trigger. Everyone talk about them YNs, they don't know before the white shades. It was white gloves, kiss the flow. Everyone talk about them YNs, they don't know before the white shades. It was white gloves, kiss the flow. Tell them need that, I need that. Before the white shades, it was white gloves, kiss the flow. Tell them need that, I need that. Before the white shades, it was white gloves, kiss the flow. Tell them need that, I need that. Before the
Young underage wasn't coming home for days. Caught up addicted to fast living, getting paid. Showing out in Brooklyn, Madre said we couldn't stay. So when you gotta play by house rules, we wouldn't obey. Dead giveaway, survived at 25 was day to day. Rule of our own destiny was never led astray. Was a truant, the one your parents called a bad influence. When it come to walking that fly talk, red form fluent. They say